Welcome to Season 3 of Then We Cross America. Join us every Monday as we travel through the Southwest, spending most of our time in Arizona, popping into Nevada for just a little bit, before headed back home to California. We are Scout, Teddy, Matt, and Michelle. While towing our little house behind us, we explore the diverse beauty and culture of the United States. So please come join us and... Good morning. It is 7:30 and we got out the door right a couple minutes ago, which is crazy impressive for us on a holiday, like on vacation. I rolled out of bed at 6:30, knowing that we wanted to be out the door between 7:15 and 7:30.
Yeah.
You were up earlier than me.
Yeah.
You always are.
Yeah, I always am.
But we did it. We got dressed. We got the RV packed up. We did some last night, thankfully. And we hit the road. We rolled out of our snowy Grand Canyon spot, and we are now headed, our final destination today is Sedona, Arizona. But we have quite a few stops along the way. We're starting with Cameron Trading Post, which I think is just like a touristy little stop. And then we have 3 national monuments we're stopping at along the way before we hit Sedona, which I'm really excited about. I think this might be the most different national parks we've done in a day.
I'm pretty sure it is.
So hopefully we can do them all justice, or at least get a taste of what they're like. This is really the only day we have to go to them, so we're going to enjoy the time that we have there. We made it to Sedona.
We're in Sedona.
We stopped at a few places along the way. I'm not sure how much updating I did. I think the last updating I did was lunchtime. Lunch was good.
Lunch was good. What did we have for lunch again?
We had... what was it called? Salsa Brava.
Oh, Salsa Brava. Yeah.
Salsa Brava in... I almost called it Fairfax. What?
In Flagstaff.
Flagstaff. I was going to call it Fairfield. I knew that wasn't right. And I was going to call it Fairfax. Flagstaff. So that was just a quick stop. Like, we were hungry. We were driving through Oh, no!
Come back, people.
All right, we're leaving all of that in. So we were hungry, and we just drove...
As you can probably guess, our tripod setup is a little bit ghetto tonight.
It's like a wallet, okay? It's not even like something square and hard.
I would call it a leather monopod, but yeah, sure, a wallet works too.
We're going to swap it out with this box. Because, you know
that
what?
At least has a flat top.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's been a little bit of a day. So we're driving through Flagstaff. We were driving through Flagstaff. We were hungry. Just did a real quick Google search, found a place, and it turned out pretty good.
Yes.
They had a nice salsa bar where she was like, the mild starts in the middle and then it gets hotter as you go out from the bar. So I go over, and in the middle they have like what we call TSOs. Tomato-shaped objects, just like, you know, winter tomatoes.
Out of season tomatoes.
Yeah, just chopped up with some cilantro, basically like a...
It was supposed to be like pico de gallo.
It was like a pico de gallo.
There was no onions in it?
It was like a wintertime pico de gallo.
Yeah.
It was fine, but as you went out, it was the mild, which was that, and then hot, and then it just went all the way over to pineapple habanero sauce.
So like thermonuclear, burn your face off.
Yeah, you had mild, hot, and then just went on. They did have a something Casa Especial, basically their house special.
Yeah,
salsa.
The house salsa was a very thin salsa, but it had a lot of you could tell it had a lot of roasted peppers in it. It was very tasty.
Yeah, it was really good. So I had a taco salad, which I liked, and you had...
I had the farmer's market burrito, which I also liked. My portion was huge.
Yeah.
Like, I had a tremendous burrito.
Neither one of us finished our food.
Yeah, and then there was also rice and beans on the side of it, and the burrito was like the size of my arm.
Yeah, so for a quick random stop, it turned out pretty well, and we'd recommend it if you happen to be driving through. It's right on Route 66.
Yep.
Maybe off by a block or so. Is it right?
No, it's right on Route 66.
On Route 66. Yeah. So that was fun, and then we hit up... We just had one more national park after that. Before that, we had hit up Sunset Crater and Wupatki, which were both awesome. You've already seen footage of them at this point.
Yes.
And then we hit
Yeah, I don't think we actually talked about either of them really, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. What did you think of them?
So Wupatki was surprising. I
had no idea what to expect from it at all. I knew it was going to be a national park site, and that was it.
And it was really funny because as we're driving in that loop road that goes from Wupatki to Sunset Crater, or vice versa, you can go either direction. We came upon 2 ruins, which I think are going to be in the vlog. You'll get a chance to see them. And I thought that the main Wupatki, I thought that's pretty much all it was ruins like that. Walls that were this tall, a few bricks deep or a few rocks deep, and that was it. And then we got to Wupatki.
And we didn't really know what we were seeing until we had gone through the visitor center. We didn't see it till... Because what they do is you have to go into the visitor center and either show your pass or pay. And then you can go into the... the little half-mile loop, she said it was?
Yeah, it's a quarter mile out and a quarter mile back.
And you can't really see what you're going to see until you've gone through that visitor center.
Yeah.
It's tucked away behind. It was 4 stories tall.
Yeah, so we're walking along the path, and then all of a sudden we kind of crest this little hill, and there's this huge...
giant
building. I don't want to say city, but it's like a little...
Like a condo.
Yeah, like a condominium building.
Complex.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's big.
Yeah, and very, very impressive. Really, really cool. The exhibit, they give you a trail guide with waypoints, and there was a lot of really interesting information in there. I'll be honest, we didn't read the whole thing, but the parts we read were really, really interesting.
We knew we had 3 national monuments to hit on our drive, so we didn't spend too much time at either one.
Yeah, we didn't want to get burnt out.
But we really enjoyed Wupatki, and I'm sure that next time we come back to this area, I think I would love to spend maybe a month in northwestern Arizona sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe the month of March.
This is, I think, both of our first time. No, I'm sorry. You were here when you were younger.
I was here when I was a teenager, but we did the Grand Canyon and we did Montezuma's Castle, which we're doing tomorrow.
Right.
But we didn't hit any of these other national monuments when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I'd never seen Wupatki before.
Yeah, the only area of Arizona that I've really ever been to was Phoenix, and that's mostly been for work or when I was in school. We took a trip down here. So it's been interesting seeing another part of Arizona, a totally different side of it.
Yeah, so I think that someday maybe once we're location independent or something, I would love to spend a month here.
Yeah. So the other one that we saw before lunch
we got to move along. We also got a podcast. If you want to hear more about all this, I'm sure we'll talk about it. But we can't have it all here. You got to head over to the podcast to hear everything.
We got to leave something in the tank, as it was.
Yeah.
So the other one was Sunset Crater. And I would say that it's probably a really incredible park as a whole. A lot of it was really kind of hidden by the snow. So there are tremendous lava fields. There's lava trails.
It's kind of funny. So if you've been to Disneyland and you've ridden the train all the way around, in between Toontown and Tomorrowland, there's a section where it's volcanoes and dinosaurs and then you keep going and then it turns into the Grand Canyon. And I never really understood that. But no, that's definitely how things work around here.
Yeah.
It all started out as volcanoes and dinosaurs. And then the dinosaurs left and it was prehistoric man and then the Grand Canyon and what you have now.
Yeah.
So it was all really interesting to hear about. We saw the crater. We saw the mountain and we could see the little dip of the crater. Yeah,
they don't let anybody up that mountain, and they don't let people into the caldera, of course. There is another volcano. I think there's at least one, if not multiple volcanoes right in the area of Sunset Crater. There's a trail up to the top so that you can see the caldera. We didn't do, they weren't even letting people up. It's too icy. Safe. It's not even safe.
They have a little movie at this one.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. It's way too funny. What they've done is, so they're explaining the history of the volcano, and what they've taken is footage of just the volcano, what's left now, Sunset Crater.
Yeah, the mountain with the big hole on the top.
They just have footage of that, and then they've I don't even want to say CGI'd. I guess it is CGI,
but CGI.
No, it's 25-year-old CGI.
Overlaid
smoke coming out of it and fire, and then at one point they just start showing footage of the Hawaii volcano.
Yeah.
It's goofy, but there's a little movie there and you can learn more about the old history of this area. Then we hit the lunch that we talked about.
Yep, Salsa Brava, very good.
And after that, we
went to Walnut Canyon,
which was also another surprising one.
Yes.
So we've seen 3 significant canyons in the past 5 months.
Yeah.
We did Kings Canyon, we did Grand Canyon, and then we did Walnut Canyon, and they're all so different.
Yes, very different.
This one was very closed. Like, the visitor center was open today, but they weren't even charging because you could not walk on any trails.
Yeah.
Because it was just too icy and dangerous, and you don't want people falling into the canyon.
Yeah.
But they have a beautiful window you can look out.
Yeah, and that's really probably the best way that you can experience what Walnut Canyon is preserved for. So Walnut Canyon is, I don't know how to describe it besides, it's a canyon formed a lot like the Grand Canyon in that the water kind of erodes the canyon into a V shape. But because of the different layers of rock, there are these banks or levels, if you will, where you can...
There's like overhanging rocks.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's a level, and then the next level comes down like this.
Yeah, it's like it erodes back in, and it created these little... Caves in the side of the canyon wall. And so people inhabited these little caves, and they actually built them out and put roofs on them, or not roofs, walls on them, on the front of them, to make them into little houses, into a little city. And it also looks like an apartment building. Yeah, I shouldn't even say little city, because it's all over the place. Yeah, everywhere. There are a lot of these caves created. We have no idea how they got down and back up again. To the rim and back. Yeah, it's really, really incredible. I don't know how they must have climbed the side of the mountain every time that they had to go hunt or farm, because they farmed up at the rim. Yeah, get water or anything. It's incredible. Yeah, so we did that, and that was really awesome. And then we headed here. Yeah. And we did some laundry and took showers. My hair's still wet, and just kind of relaxed because tomorrow we're jumping into another 2 national monuments. Yes. We're doing basically 6 national parks in 2 days. Yeah. Because we started this morning at the Grand Canyon. Right. So that's a lot of national parks. That's a lot of national parks. We usually don't travel this fast, and we usually kind of are like, what are you doing, to other people who travel this fast? So, but this time it's us. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night because it's time for us to get ready for bed. Listen to our podcast. You can find it wherever podcasts are found. Then We Cross America. There'll be some of this, and then there'll be some more stuff all about our national park crazy day. That podcast will go live at the same time as this video, so it is available for you. We can also be found at thenwecrossamerica.com and Then We Cross America on most social media accounts. Thanks for watching. All right, we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye. Bye-bye.